This isn't good. Can I flip it? Yeah, I can flip.
He doesn't like having...
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the older baby live session. Did we do this horizontal or vertical last time?
Wait.
Vertical. Yeah, vertical.
Yep.
Cool. All right. I'm going to flip. Here we go. People are jumping on. Excellent. Hi, Kaylin. Is it Kaylin? Cool. All right. We have got baby Leo this morning. Say hello, Leo. And this is Carmen, Leo's mama. So once you guys jump on for a second, and this is my sister Tanisha.
Hello.
She's going to be the filmer of the day. Hopefully the rest of everyone has not forgot. Let's wait for a second. All right, I'm going to hand my phone over to Tanisha and we'll start going for it. What I'm going to do first is wipe it. Okay.
I'll quickly change him. He gets very upset when he's not there.
Yeah, change him.
Repeat again.
Go for it. We've got, I think, 7 people in there. Not sure when they're going to actually be watching, if they're watching live or later, so just so you know.
Cool.
If I'm not talking loud enough, please tell me to be louder so you can hear me. Yeah. Tell me when other people have jumped on too.
Okay. Oh, yeah, baby's sad. The baby's so sad. Why is he so sad?
Do you want to do a little bit of a studio tour?
Yeah. Do you want to direct? Show us around?
Sure. Yeah, give me the phone, I'll do it.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, love.
Oh, yeah, baby's so sad.
So I've got, firstly we're going to be doing a setup on the brown, this is a dog bed under here with a whole bunch of fabrics on it, and I'll show you under there when we get to it. We've got a little basket. Leo's 8 weeks old, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 8 weeks old now.
Baby's big.
Yeah. I'm going to squish him into a little crate.
There you go.
Up on the stand, we're going to do parent photos, we're going to do flicati shots, and
Oh, you have to do
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6 setups, and we'll see how he goes and if he falls asleep. His cry isn't even a cry.
He hates having the hiccups.
Oh, bless his cotton socks. He's been awake for a while now, hasn't he? About 40 minutes he's been awake.
At least.
He's had a feed, he's had a burp, he's just had his nappy changed.
And as soon as the hiccups leave, he'll be happy. Like,
Yeah. Cool. So I think first, because he's quite awake right now, first we're going to do some awake shots. All right. So I've already pre-washed my hands. We're good to go.
Go hang out. Go hang out.
Oh, you hate me already. You do. Where's the dummy? Got it?
Here.
I know. Come on, beautiful. You got your eyes shut, don't you? You're like, put me to sleep. Are you ready to sleep, mister? Does he ever fall asleep in the day, just like
Yeah.
arms
He's a
out,
very-
naked.
Yeah, he likes sleeping with his hands up.
You're a good boy. He's just started smiling now too, which is the cutest thing in the world. How good is that first smile?
Oh.
I just remember being like,
I know.
God, that was a real smile. It's like real connection. Yeah.
And then they make that little squeaky sound.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the best. It's kind of that first moment where you realise like you can communicate more. Like they react to your action.
Yeah.
You gonna smile now, are you? Are you gonna smile for me in the camera? What do you reckon? Yeah, wouldn't that be a good idea? You gonna do some smiling? I've seen you were smiling before. In some other photos you were smiling. You were. Look at those big muscles.
You have Krista watching as well.
Cute. Did you say Crystal?
Krista.
Krista. Hi, Krista. We've got baby Leo here. He's 8 weeks old. Yes. So I'm going to explain what I've got under here in a second. I just want to get these awake shots with him while he's still happy. And then we'll go into those details in a sec. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Yeah. Hello. Hey. Hello, beautiful boy. Hello, beautiful boy. Would you smile today? Would you smile? You're having a kick, aren't you? Camera on might help. Let's have a look. He's like, what is that light up there? I'm just going to move your head a little bit like this. Where are we going to put you? Maybe there. Yeah, that's better. Let's bring you this way a bit. There you go. So he's his age. They love to look at the light, and what he's doing here is lifting his head up to see where the light is. But what I want to actually get him to do is stick his chin to his chest a little bit. So you just got to wait for that moment where he kind of does that. Don't you? You are so scrumptious. So if he was asleep now, I would obviously be working with him sleeping, but because he's bright awake, we're gonna go for what he's gonna give us at the time. Aren't we? Leo! Hey, buddy. Hello, sweetheart. Hello. What are you doing? Yeah. What I'm going to do is just behind his little head there, just lift him up a little bit. Just boost him. Because he's very interested in my light. Aren't you, mister? There we go. That's better. Yes. Stay with me here, though. Yeah, there you are. stretches. Do some stretch. 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 Work them muscles. Work them muscles. Where are you going? Go this way. We know he's going to be getting really tired soon as well. He's been awake for quite a while. Yeah. Oh, so cute. Come this way. Hello. Come this way. Bring your head this way. There we go. Yes. Look at your big muscly arms. Look at the big muscly arms. Alright. Let's wrap him up. Hang on, buddy. Hang on. Just like a newborn, he's gonna get over being awake and wriggly. He's gonna want to be put to sleep. Yeah. You're a big baby, aren't you? Yes. I got ya. Alright. You're alright. Let's come down here for a sec. Hey, it's alright. Is it? Wow, you got strong legs. Hang on. Hang on, buddy. Do you mind popping that on for a second? Do you know how to twist it on? No. Just the top part of the shusha, the orange bit, twist it and then twist it back.
Do you want me to do it? I can help you.
I'll do it with one hand.
He loves
If you can please just put on like really quietly. Does he like the shusha? Yeah, like that? Yeah, that's good. Just ask them if that's like too loud.
Is that too loud?
Does that make you happy? Are you happy now? So it's basically a giant newborn wrap. But obviously you don't fold them up as squishy. Where a newborn, I could fold these legs right up. He's just going to have them like crossed just there. You're a good boy, aren't you? You're a good boy. Yes. You're too cute. So I've gone over on the short side, tucked in the short side on the back of him there, so his weight is holding that down. I've just brought it around his front to hold his little feet in, and then it's gone up over his shoulder and down to the back of his bottom here, and now I'm going to crisscross it over the front. Yes. Yeah, too cute. So this wrap that he's in is like my go-to first wrap every time. You want this? You're not too into the dummy, are you? Oh, there you go. Good boy. Alright, now the pretty wrap. So I pretty much just do the same thing. Yeah. Hang on. Hang on, hang on. Hang on, no. Hang on. My back is it. I'm not too concerned with what his hands are doing right now, because we'll fix them up later. And he's awake, so he won't keep them wherever I put them anyway. How did I know that was going to happen? I knew that was going to happen. Yeah. You want it? There it goes. Yeah, let's pop the air conditioning on. Let's put some aircon on. Yeah, look more. There's more in the stove. Okay, so with this first setup, so it's basically, yes, it's just the cutest, isn't it? I know, you're all right. So in here I've got a larger basket than normal. Good boy. So it's a larger basket, something I would put twin newborns in. And I've got some beans on one side, just to prop his head up. 2 beans on top of each other, 2 big ones. Come on, mister, you're tired. You are. No. Do you want to give him a little cuddle? Oh, he's fluffing. He's fluffing. Just give it, try and keep him just relaxing for a sec. Do you want that one?
Daddy's got magic.
So in here we've got 2 beans on top of each other, 1 big fluffy layer, and then a smaller coochie-coo layer on top. Like that. And then he can be awake in here, which is totally cool as well. We just don't want him screaming, obviously. But we can have awake baby throughout most of these setups. You basically, with an older baby session, you don't have to spend so much time getting them to fall asleep, but obviously you want them to be comfortable where they just look at you rather than being unsettled. So hopefully he gonna chill out.
The arms are in.
Yeah.
Once he relaxes, he'll be fine.
Yeah. I'll show you guys what I had under here as well. So this is a large dog bed, and it's just got a whole bunch of things on top which create the shape. It's kind of gone. Oh, there was one. I missed some of those beans. It's basically just got some folded up towels and a bean like that. Big wedge. It's a rice filled wedge. Just goes there, which makes that bump once you pull up all these fabrics. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe 12 layers of fabric over. So by having that one little piece of, or that one wedge there, it just creates a bump here, which is where I always keep that wedge. And then when I just do the awake shots there, I put him on the flatter part down here. But you'll see why I want that wedge there a little bit later. So we're going to try and get him settled and just lying up on that wedge. Oh.
He might calm down, but if he doesn't, then it's definitely gonna happen.
Okay. So little man's wet his nappy. So hopefully he'll calm a little bit. But we'll see. No biggie if we need to change his nappy. But I'll show you guys what we did get from that awake setup as well. So I love how he's looking sort of right into the camera there. I love it when they wiggle their arms around and they give you all those action shots. Parents love these kinds of photos where arms are moving, and he's so cute. So cute. So even with my newborn sessions, I always aim to get those awake shots where they're just kind of flapping their little arms around and being themselves. Parents will always go for purchasing the awake shots where they've just got freedom to just wriggle and be themselves. Alright, so I've shown you what's under there. I've shown you what's in here. Do you guys want to change his nappy?
Yeah, can I quickly?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, I'm just gonna change. It's okay.
Do you want me to unwrap him or you're right?
I'll see how I get over it. I see if I can access it. The leg back in. Oh, you don't have to send me nappies.
It's just that he's trying to just he actually hates having his arms swallowed. He's a brainy baby. He's always had love having his arms out.
You are. That's a beautiful boy. This beautiful boy. Hi. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? Can you talk to me? Can you talk? Can you talk? You're not into your dummy, mister. I am. No, you're not. Hmm? You ready for college? You ready to go to school? You're growing up too fast, aren't you? Yeah. You are. You're all right. You've got your hands there. If I give you your hands, are you going to go crazy? Alright. There you go. Pop it out. Oh, there you go. Here's one hand. Does he sleep on his back at home?
Yeah.
Oh, mister. You don't like that one either, do you?
I think his tummy might be a bit sore because he's like acting different this morning.
Hmm.
Or maybe he's overtired.
Maybe. He's been awake for a while. Oh, mister. Leo. What are you thinking, Mum?
Oh, maybe would he settle in there? Hey, Baba. I'll come give him forehead tickles.
Hey, my boy. Hey, Daddy's boy.
He looks so tired now.
Oh, you're tired. Are you tired? Are you tired? Hey. You're fine.
Oh, there we go.
You're just overtired, huh?
So, like I said before, he's been awake for about 40 minutes. How long is his usual awake time?
Oh, he was awake at home as well.
Oh,
So he's definitely tired.
yeah.
Usually an hour and a half or so awake for.
He's awake for, yeah.
Yeah, he's usually the most awake from like the 5 a.m. feed until about now.
Yep.
And then he'll sleep for ages.
Let's see if he'll just be calm.
Hey, you're always so good. Don't be difficult today. Hi, Baba. You can't be still hungry. You have 200 milk.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Come on, buddy.
Daddy.
Daddy.
You're up.
Daddy. Oh, my. Oh, my.
This is what he. Sorry, I'll see if I can get him to sleep.
Oh, do you want the dummy?
No.
Thank you.
He'll be asleep in a second.
So we've given him back to Daddy for some major dad pat. So obviously with older baby sessions, you have to be a lot more patient. But once usually they're asleep, we can go ahead and get lots of setups. So sometimes it just takes a little bit more work to get them into that sleepy space. And because he's been awake for quite a little while this morning, hopefully he'll really sleep once he's asleep. So yeah, has anybody got any questions? Who is here? Krista's here. Now we're just going to chill out. Obviously with older newborns, the session is just the same as a little newborn. Sometimes you have an unsettled newborn. The thing with an older baby is you've just got to put more work into getting them to sleep. But it's no biggie and it's expected. So if you go into that session expecting that, then you won't have any surprises. That little cry, I know, his cry is not even that loud. I'm sure he has moments where his cry is really loud, doesn't he?
Minimal.
Really?
It's adorable. It's
When he's hungry.
yeah,
When he's
change the bottle, when you try to burp him.
Yeah. I remember patting my baby, just like pat, pat. With every pat, you're like, go to sleep, go to sleep.
It's even worse because I know you want to use so much.
No, don't. I'm not stressed. You guys don't stress. Does it make any difference if the older baby is bottle fed or breastfed in terms of how settled? In terms of how he settles. I find that bottle fed babies tend to just feed and drop to sleep straight again, more than breastfed babies. Whereas like breastfed babies, if they're having an unsettled day, they would use mum for soothing, like to just be on mum for using her like a pacifier or a dummy. Whereas a bottle-fed baby would just feed, and then afterwards you kind of, if they're unsettled, you have to sort of work out why they're unsettled. Whereas breastfed, you can kind of chill on the couch and they just suck on you for hours. That's what I had with my babies anyway. And I guess if you're bottle-fed, then you tend to use a pacifier or a dummy more, because they like to suck to settle. Okay. Here you go. Thanks, Lovey. Right. You're a wriggler, aren't you? Wriggly, wriggly. I'm gonna have to fix this wrap up. Let's have a look at it. Wriggle, wriggle, wriggle. That's it. Come. He's like, but I want to be awake. And we're all, no, you don't want to be awake. Where are you trying to go? His body is very active right now. He's in that real like energetics phase where he's just like head's going, legs are going, feet are going, arms are going. So once he hits that calm where he's just awake and just still, he'll calm a lot more. Babies tend to, well they go through like this real wriggly phase. It's like they can't control their body. They're just wriggling and fidgety. But once we get through it, he'll relax. Yeah, I just want you to calm and relax. You don't have to sleep. Just calm. Yeah. You're all right.
This is what I like from the workshop. Seeing like a pro deal with a baby that's not easy. Like how do you actually calm you?
You just got to get through it. You can't. It's like an out of body experience for them. Their body just doesn't keep still. So once they calm, you can't keep wriggling all day like that. Okay, he's calming now. His body's a lot more relaxed, even though he's still awake. Good boy. Yeah. Good boy. Thank you. So I can feel he's not trying to move his arms or his legs anymore. He's just chill, which is what we want. He's really interested in my light, which is normal. So I'm going to distract him and bring him up this way. I'm going to turn his head a little bit here. Hey, Leo. You so buddy. Hey, buddy. Hi. Look at his hair flick. The coolest flick. It is, yeah. Yeah, you like that one? That's the coolest hair, dude. I would just literally run my hands through his hair the whole time. You can't not. You can have a man bun in like 2 weeks. Yeah. You can have a man bun. Okay, so he's hitting another wriggly phase. It's like they hit calm and then they go, oh no. And they'll keep doing that until they just burn out all their energy and then they're asleep. Isn't it? You're gonna burn your energy. So my lens that I'm shooting with here is the 35 Sigma Art. It's allowing me to get this whole shot in the camera, all around him as well, without having to climb up onto a ladder. If I was to use like a 50mm or something else. I've got the whole thing going on. I do. I see you. I see you. Gee, where's your smile? Hey, cheeky chops. Yep. You're poking your tongue at me. Are you hungry? Are you hungry, mister?
Always.
The really good thing when they are awake is because they're doing so many different faces, there's so much variety on the other end because he's just constantly doing cute stuff. Also, my camera body here is the Canon 5D Mark IV, for those that were asking that. Get that question 5,000 times a day. My lighting here is the 640W Einstein from Paul C. Buff from America with a 64-inch umbrella with the white on the inside and a diffuser on the front. The light stand is on wheels and it's from, where's it from? B&H, is it B&H? Is that what it's called? B&H Photo in America. No, it's not, sorry, it's from Photoshop Studio in Sydney. That was my old light stand. The umbrella is from B&H in America, but this light stand is from Photoshop Studio, Sydney. Calming again? Alright, I'm just going to have a quick check to see what I got there. Make sure we got some cutie cute photos. You always want to get around 4 or so photos from each sort of setup, minimum. While he's here, I'm just going to get a couple of macros as well. Hopefully he'll sit still enough for that split second for me to get it. So my macro lens is the Canon 100mm. And when I use the macro, I always come up a little bit higher in my ISO because it's a little bit darker. Where is it? There you go. So I come up to about ISO 400. My shutter speed is 200 and the f-stop is 2.8. Pretty much the whole session. So I'm going to aim to try and get the macros of him will be toes, fingers, his little face, definitely his hair, his ear, give me a little ear, and then his little face as well, his lips, and your blonde eyelashes. You're very wiggly, aren't you?
Also, something that could calm him is if we turn the aircon down a bit, because he was congested for the last 2 weeks, so we haven't had the aircon at home. So I don't know if he's maybe cold in his arms.
Maybe. I only just turned it on. I was feeling a bit warm. Let's have a look.
You know.
Yeah, it's starting to overheat as well. It's only on 24. He's so tired. So tired, I know. I've got eyes shut. It's a good thing. Do you want to maybe try a little bit more bottle?
Yeah, we do.
Might just darken it a bit.
Silly guy.
Yeah, it's not coming out.
Okay. Yeah, he's filled his nappy again too. You're a weeing machine, buddy. Alright, we're going to change his nappy again.
Yeah, he
And then give him a little bit of bottle.
Formula knocks him out. I'll give him formula this one.
Yeah, formula's not coming out.
Let's try that. You're alright.
Trying everything we owe you, sleep.
I'm going to sleep there, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh. What's happening in the world of the lives? Who else came on board? Jamie. Hi, Jamie. Around. Hi. So, throw some questions at me, guys. So, what haven't I covered yet? I told you my lighting, the camera, the settings. Do you guys need any help with anything through there? Like with technical stuff? Please comment. So I don't feel like I'm just talking to my phone. How long is the nude where you use what materials? The wrap, do you mean? I'm going to presume you meant wrap. It is pretty long. I'll show you. I'm going to say it's like maybe 2 meters long. And most of my wraps that I use are really long as well, like a couple of meters. I quite often use the Red Owl photo props. If you go into Etsy and Red Owl photo props, they have these cheesecloth ones, and I get the double length, or the longest ones they have. They're like a couple of meters, maybe like 2.5 meters long. They're super duper duper long, but they give great texture. And they're also great as a middle wrap if you're going to triple wrap your baby. You could do like the basic wrap first, then a really big long one, and then a really pretty wrap over the top if you wanted to. Do you love the light stand? Yes, I love the light stand. Having it on wheels is much easier than not wheels, because if I shoot by myself, so I don't have an assistant all the time, so I can move the light like really easily, which makes life very easy. Especially if you're moving it one-handed. Yeah, and it's good to travel because it does actually fold up. It's pretty heavy, but you need a heavy, sturdy, professional grade light stand when you've got a humongous umbrella and light hanging off the top of it. Yeah. So I'll show you quickly. We got through that series of photos. Just wipe the screen from my face. All right. Poses I couldn't do with an older baby would be froggy pose. Just depends how sleepy the baby is. I can do like a head on hands pose. That's no problem. Yeah, it just depends how much time and patience you want to put into a pose and how sleepy. If they wake up, obviously you can't do some things. But I've had babies in older buckets where you have head on hands. The light stand isn't really called anything in particular, I don't think. It's just from Photoshop Studio in Sydney. So it's photoshopstudio.com or .com.au or something like that. All right, so these are the photos we just got. As you can see, they're all same but different. Like he's so cute in all of them, even though he's really wriggly. So we've got the full shot. You can see by having the 35-inch lens how much I can fill into the backdrop there. He's smashing his bottle right now.
Yeah, he had 200 ml earlier. Of
Is he
breast milk.
into it now? He's like,
And now he's having another bottle of milk.
okay, so he's onto his, and his weeing is nappy like every 2 seconds, but he's definitely wanting milk today. I love these kinds of photos where it's just like awake and so innocent. Oh, that's a cute one. It's like side-eye. So my white balance is set to 5600, I think. Let me check that. Let's go and look at that. So on the Canon, if I go here, 5600 is the white balance. And it's just always set to that unless I'm doing an outdoor photo session. So this is for macro. So if I come down to like 125 for not macro, for my normal 35-inch. Yeah. All right. Okay, I'm pretty happy with what we've got in this setup now anyway, so I'm going to move on and move my light. One thing you don't want to do with older babies is stuff around too much with trying to get some like perfection, like they're all perfect, but you don't want to muck around. Once you've got your handful of really beautiful photos, don't try and make that something else. Just move on to the next setup. As you can see from what we've got there already, we've got heaps. So I'm going to, hopefully he'll relax a little bit more. He's like wide awake.
He literally is never awake.
He's never awake. He's always asleep. Except today, which is good because you guys get to see that.
I don't think he's going to sleep.
Don't be that negative.
Don't be negative.
Be
Oh.
calm. We did like maybe family pictures.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Should we move on to family? All right.
I really want mine.
Question: how many images do you cull it down to for the in-person sales thing? I don't cull any images. I show all images that I took. Do you just apply your presets and then show them? Yes. Do maybe that's how long does it get you're ready to show the parents? Like 2 minutes to get all the photos into the computer and showing my clients. How many setups do I do for an older baby? Just as many as baby's going to give us until we've all pretty much had enough. Maybe 5 or 6. Yeah, all right.
Oh, bless you, Bella.
Thank you.
Oh, bless.
So we're going to move on to family photos. Let Dad go to work. Someone's got to do some work, right? All right, let me just get rid of this stuff. All right, so I've got 2 hairdressing stools here. I always pose my parents on hairdressing stools. It allows me to change the height of each parent as I need. I'm going to put my light all the way up as high as I can. let me get a white wrap for his little nappy.
Don't use a cold one. It will startle
You
him.
can talk normal.
Just don't. No, stay away with the cold water. It won't warm up. You can't warm up a wet water.
Hello, handsome boy.
Hey, there, brother.
Alright, we're just going to tuck this around his nappy.
Oh, good. You're facing on his good side.
Alright, first I'm going to do Mum by herself. So have a seat there. Lovely. Now you're right?
Yeah.
You're good?
No. He loves eyes.
I know, he's glued to it. Okay, so I'm going to turn you a little bit like this. This is your good side, yeah? It's got, her hair's parted like this, so we like that good side. I'm like, no, that's my part side. Alright, I'm going to just let them be themselves here.
Yeah, let's just throw up there.
Yes, Mummy got you. Mummy got you. So do some little cuddling into him. Try and do some smiling through it. If you can smile through your
We're
teeth.
happy. We're happy. Hey. Hey.
So my ISO's come up to 160 here.
We're good.
Hey.
Leo.
Hey, can you get the light?
La 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 la.
Alright, try and bring him a little bit closer up to your face a bit. Yeah, boost him up. That's it. Who's there? Is it your mummy?
Ooh, is that a light?
Look at his little chin.
You like the light, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah, how you put your head there? Keep it there.
Hey.
Maybe try and give him a little kiss on his
Ooh.
under his nose there.
Hey, buddy. Come here, mommy wants kisses.
This side, mister.
The light's this side. Hey. Hey. Hi.
Oh, so cute.
No, we're not sad. Wee. Hey.
I don't know if he'll do it, but we'll try and get him like his little head side resting on your. His neck's going to be getting heavy now.
He
for him.
loves sitting like this.
Yeah, if we can get him like a little bit side and relax. Are you going to put your head down? No, you're going
It's
to.
alright, you'll chill in a minute. Daddy, come help. Just talk to him over here. Hey, buddy, come on. What's wrong today? Do you have
Leo.
any something?
Leo.
Where's Daddy?
Leo.
Where's Daddy?
I could turn, I'll sacrifice my good side if I have to.
No, no, no. I don't want to do that. Where's Daddy? Look over here, buddy.
Leo.
Daddy.
Dad.
Look at Daddy.
What's this?
Look, food.
Food. Leo.
Hey, Papa, is my boob setting you off? Well, your crying is setting my boobs off.
Can you guys see good? Can you hear us?
Lean back a little bit, lean back slightly.
Here, have some more. Little fatty.
Alright, so now is another opportunity as well, especially if Mum was breastfeeding. I don't care that this is like a bottle. I really love that. No,
Do
feed
you
him.
want to have a...
Yeah, feed him.
Because I can do breast
No,
as well.
oh,
if you
whatever.
wanted to do the whole
If you wanted-
breastfeeding photo.
Go for it.
You breastfeeding that top.
Let me just get the boob out. Hey, I
You'll
don't
have
have the
to hold
stress very... Can you hold? Let's see if the boob can get out of the stress first. Can the boob get out? This boob is like, it's gonna squirt everywhere because it's so tight. Come. What's that?
Good. Alright.
Oh, there we go. There.
Mums that are comfortable with the breastfeeding is like, if you can get a photo of her doing that, she's gonna love it.
This dress was not made for it though. For right now. Hey. Yeah, it's alright. There we go. There we
The
go.
last few days he's been eating so
He's just like, he's having so much food.
Green ones. Okay. You're a feeding man this week, aren't you? Just relax this shoulder a little bit. Yeah, that's it.
How are you still
So breastfeeding photos. Do you see how I don't really have a plan? I'm just kind of going with whatever happens. That is usual with every session of this age. And it's actually the same as what I would do had
Hi, Baba.
he been a newborn. If he was to be unsettled, we'd just work with whatever he's going to give us.
Hey.
Who's there?
Oh, you're so cute. There, go. He just wants. What do you want?
Yeah, I know. It's like, I just want to be...
You just
want to be wriggly.
You're just gonna set off my boob to spray in your face. There we go.
If you wanted to do a more of a staged breastfeeding shot, you could put mum in like a long gown, you know, style it a bit fancy. But I love the really close-up ones as well.
Hey, Baba.
This little hand. If you can get their little hands to just flatten and do the little pudgy finger thing. Oh my gosh.
That's right. Always
Gonna
in
be
cheese. Yeah, it's fine. That's live.
And if you can come through here, get mum's view. So precious.
I love it. What are you doing now? Oh, we're getting milk everywhere. Open your mouth quickly. Quickly, it's spraying. Open. He's like, I'm not even hungry.
I know, right? You shouldn't be hungry, mister.
Do you have blood?
At least you're wearing a white dress.
Oh, right. It's cold, sorry. Okay.
He's not even on it anymore.
Yes.
There we go. No, he's going for it. Dude, how are you still hungry? Hey, there we go.
Okay. Well, do you want me to give him some bottle? Or you-
Yeah.
Oops.
Are you happy with the
Yeah.
breastfeeding ones you've got?
Yeah, got it.
Alright, I'll put the boob back. Just because it's getting messy, and Dan will give him bottle. This dress is like squeezing my boob.
Come to
I love these ones.
Good daddy.
Come with Daddy.
What's that question, the last one?
Are these intuition backdrops? What size? And
Yeah.
do you use real natural wood sometimes?
No, I don't use natural wood. Only because I've never found natural wood that I loved. But if I did find natural wood, then I would use natural wood. These are the Intuition ones from America. I'm pretty sure this is Williams. Lindsay is the same as well, just different. Same but different.
I know it's really warm.
Is it?
I don't know.
Well, I
I'm not
think...
wearing my glasses, I can't tell.
No, it's just whoever prints it. You can either buy them from Intuition Backdrops in America, or you can buy them from Graceland Designs in Australia. But they're both different fabrics. Each drop is about 5 by 7 foot. If you can get bigger, then you get bigger. They're just very expensive. All right, Dad. Let's get Dad. You can sit on the milk stool.
Milk stool.
Yeah, now you're chilled out.
Yeah.
He chills in Dad's arms so good, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm. He's a daddy.
Like the boss has got me.
You better start listening.
Yeah. Alright, I'm just going to cover his little nappy there. That's it.
You can lay on the chest too, like over the shoulder.
I'll get him there in a second. It's just
He's getting
here.
safe shot.
He's here and he's happy, so let's just go with that. So if you see, like he's chilled and he's good for a moment. So nappy is right there. Let me tuck that right under your arm. That's it. Yes, what was I saying? If he's chilled and he's in an okay pose, just go for it. Don't try and change anything. And then we'll adjust the pose in a second. Relax. Are you gonna look at you? Yes. Do you want to look up here as well? Leo, you gonna look? Leo. Open up. Just look at him. Look into his eyes. Into his soul. Yeah. Alright. That's cute.
Leo, what is your problem today, mate?
I see you. Glue your eyeballs. Glue. Sleepy time. Sleepy time. When he does sleep, it's going to be the deepest sleep ever though. Yeah. So with my parent posing, you can see I went up quite high onto the step there. And that is the result. Oops. A really flattering spot. Look at this. Too cute. So from there, you know, it's a very natural pose, but it looks great. If we can get, yeah, he's closing his eyes now. When they're so awake for so long, you know they're going to just drop and be so asleep. Hopefully he does the same. Alright, let me get in for a little shot there. Turn a little bit around. Yep. So can you do a big smile with me?
Oh my god. Woman. Actually had a sleeping baby. Let's remember this.
So cute. Just come back to him, but don't quite touch him with your knees. A little bit more.
Oh my god, that's cute. You won't do that for me.
You know when you pull him out of the car seat, say you go to the shops, can you pull him out and put him in the pram and he stays asleep? Because you wake up every time.
No, he
Stays
doesn't normally wake up.
So what I'm going to get you to do, in a second, you're going to put your hand here and come in really close as well. You want to see that? Your head's going to be there. So come around, bring your head. So I want to see the side of your head. Yeah, that's it. And then looking at him. Yeah. See it? Just come up just a little bit closer to you.
I cooked yesterday.
Yeah.
We're whispering because the baby's asleep.
And looking down at him. Big smiles. Big on pick of it. Hold your bottom hand still. Huge smiles. Got it. Cute as.
Those are the bowls.
I'm going to. I think that's nice for family. I don't think we're going to get him into like any kind of crazy pose with him. Do you want to try that?
I think we should.
Yeah.
This side. Just letting that up. You know it's so good.
Bring your bottom knee down. See? There's some content. Yeah.
There we go.
It's coming very shoulder. It's very shoulder.
Yeah. Maybe we'll just fix it up. You get a little bit of shots at home too.
Oh, it's so perfect right now. Stay there.
Success. Oh my god.
Oh, this way. Drop this over down a little bit. Just do a big smile and hold your hand still on his butt.
Oh my god, is there a way I can get in there?
Okay, now if you put your head, like maybe right in here,
Okay.
let's just see how that looks because your face is so big. Can you turn your head this way a bit? Is that possible? Yeah, please. I think if you come in,
Things we do.
yeah, I just don't want it to look like a bit awkward. Yeah, I think here. Lift up just a little bit, like stand up a bit taller. Yeah. Turn in a bit more. Yeah, there. Stay right there. Can you just like be peaceful for a second?
Mommy, a couple of mommy ones.
Okay.
Wow. See?
I love that.
That looks so good. I feel like how liquid it felt.
Beautiful.
There, you put that there.
It's like, so with parent photos, when you've just got two parents and a baby, it's really just all about here. It's not what is happening from waist down at all. I never really take photos down. It's just that connection and keeping the crop really close and tight. I feel like I've got some really good ones there. Yeah, they're really pretty. Like, do I need more? Is that Dad?
Just sit down.
Yeah. I think, yeah, I've definitely got enough for Dad. We've got, yeah, breastfeeding ones. Yeah, oh yeah, we did get you at the start with him. I'm like, we didn't get you. But we got lots of really cute ones. Oh. That's beautiful. Oh my god. Yeah, I forgot about them. Alright, cute. So, what I'll do is I'll take him in a second. Dart. Okay. Can you bend on this one? Okay. Now bring him back into my arm. Okay. He's around.
Do you always use a 35mm lens?
Yeah, except for macros, which is 100mm Canon. babies that are very alert. They all fall asleep like newborns eventually. And so with my shots here, I'm going to do close up, full shot, angle of his head, and then we're going to go some macros here as well. So when I shoot, I'm angling up over his head and shooting down his nose. So I'm not coming from underneath his nose, I'm coming from up above, shooting down his little face. It's going to keep his body looking really little. If I come from a bottom angle, his body's going to look huge, and I'm going to be shooting up his nose where you don't want that. Okay, I'm going to do some macros. Again, coming up the ISO. So my ISO is on 400. Older baby macros are so cute because they got these little dimples. So cute.
Do you keep a nappy on the whole time?
Yep.
If you have siblings, do you make them come at the start or the end of the session?
Siblings, they're just here the whole time. The studio's a really comfortable place, as it should be when you've got people coming with a baby. So I would just suggest that they bring some entertainment for siblings. Because I've got this piece of long wrap out, I'm going to use it to do his toe macro. if you didn't want to go into a prop, you could be doing this like on a flaccardi, just the same procedure. Or if he didn't settle here and stay asleep, I would have wrapped him properly and we'd be doing macros at another point. But because his little features are out, we're going to go for it. So you really have to be versatile when you're doing older babies and just work with what you can do. Get the shots when they present themselves almost. So I've turned him on purpose here while he had that little wriggle because I want to get his ear. I'm just trying to get him comfortable, tilting his head a bit to the side. I'm coming up on this angle to sort of focus on the back little flap of his ear. Root. I'm just getting his eyelashes on this eye here. I'm going to get his hair while we're here. He's got his part the same as you. Same side.
Matching hairstyle. Same good side.
I just want to run my fingers through it all day. Big pouty lips. He's so sleepy now. Cute. Alright, so I've got his details, all his close-up shots. I'm going to move on. Okay. Fingers crossed he doesn't spaz out. I know. Dad's left now, so we're here to fend for ourselves. So what I'm going to do here is pick him up in the whole layer and everything is one big bundle. He's so little when you squish him up, isn't he? Look how little he is. It's like a slow dance. Very slow dance. I'm going to come right under that wrap. So he hasn't really moved much. We're not disturbing him. I'm going to keep him as still as possible. Alright. Let's go over here. So I'm keeping his head tilted. So I want him to get used to being in the shape that I want him in. So that wedge that I had there before, his head is on that wedge. So I'm going to raise the ledge a bit more, the wedge. You guys see good here? Tell her if she needs to adjust her filming capabilities. So his face is going to be straight up to the ceiling. You can see I'm keeping his legs up with this part of the wrap. Same with a newborn as well. Whenever you're tying a knot, make sure you're not pinching the skin, obviously. So then I just got some safe shots, just in case. And now I'm just going to perfect, I can see his little nappy a little bit here, so I'm going to cover that up. I'm working with his body where he's going to be flexible without stretching him to a point where he's too flexed.
Who's your favourite for backdrop materials and wraps?
A Little Life fabric and Hello Little props and backdrops. Is that clear enough? A Little Life fabrics and Hello Little.
Do you use this bed for newborns too, or do you use a
Yes.
beanbag?
No, I don't have a beanbag.
Do you ever try to do baby on belly when they're sold, or do you mainly just do everything on their back?
Depends on baby. We're going to possibly do a head on hands with him in a second if he's sleepy enough. If he stays asleep, we'll do head on hands. I'll just show you this. Make sure you get all the angles, this side, straight above, tilt your camera a bit. That's so cute. So cute. Yeah, I want to keep him. His little hand is just so perfect right there. So I'm just going to quickly snap off one more macro just because he's got it so amazing, perfect. And I'm going to get his whole face here because he's really sleepy and relaxed. That's a full face macro. I might just get one more hair shot. Beautiful.
Where's the sushi from?
I think I got it from a Little Life Fabrics when they first got them, maybe. Just Google it, I don't know. Everywhere sells them these days.
Baby bunting has some.
Baby bunting, yeah, baby shops have them now. Alright. He's good there for a second. Alright, we're going to leave him just for a sec and I'll show you what I've got under here. So this is the Paloma shell stand itself with no bean bags. And underneath I've got just a table, like a small 2-seater dining table from Fantastic Furniture with legs that I've cut down. A non-slip mat and then just a foam on top, big square foam. And then under here I've got all my wedges that I never really touch. And I discover where they've all been hiding. But basically I just have 2 wedges like that at the front. And then I build up one side a little bit higher. I don't need any of them in there. And then on top of all of that, I just cover it with heaps of old blankets. The reason I like using the foam or using a table as such is because it doesn't slide down. It just always stays at the same height. And I feel a lot more secure putting a baby there rather than onto a beanbag that kind of is a bit unpredictable. He's dreaming. All right, so we're going to try and get him up here now in a little bit of the same, similar kind of position, but a different kind of angle. See if he'll do it. So good.
Do you choose your colours yourself or do you ask the parents their preference?
I usually get the parents tell me if they want me to do it myself. So usually myself. I'm actually going to leave him in this wrap and just wrap around just to give it a little bit of interest, because I don't want to disturb the piece too much. How's that? My tummy.
I haven't eaten in years.
Mum's stomach is just growling like a storm in the corner there. Hasn't eaten for 10 years.
She doesn't look like it.
Oh my gosh, that was loud. That's so funny.
Might wake them up.
Yeah, it was really loud. So I'm just tucking in the darker wrap. So now I can't even really see that. He looks like he's just wrapped in the lighter colour. I'm going to just boost him up a little bit here. Just fractionally. And then I'm going to turn his head towards the light. So if you are confident using a beanbag, this is where you would have your beanbag set up. I just don't like the sinking of the bag. It's very frustrating. And you put your baby into a pose and then they kind of slide away. You got to find which foot crosses over more flatter. He's really pretty flexible for his age still too, which is very cute. Okay, now I'm going to just let his head come back a little bit because he's just a little bit shadowy under his eyes here. And just tilt him back a bit. Just like that. This little foot needs to be a bit flatter so I can't see his nappy. And that's perfect. So cute. Just going to bring the light just around, he was a little bit shadowy still. Yeah, cute. Have a look. So you can see the light is hitting his face on an angle. It's coming from the top right side of his head, down his body, out his right cheek. So by having him tilted up, he's not being lit from the top of his head. It's angled across his face really softly. So we've got the full shot. We're going to come in for a nice close-up of his sweet little face. I'm going to come in on the side and get a nice side profile. Look at that. He's so sweet. It's the best age. So cute. They're so round and pudgy. We're still alive. Good. Oh my god. Cute. So cute. All right, let's do head on hands. I love this sound. It's like the best. And it's good because, you know, he's still there. When they're like, it's such a deep sleep, it's like, man, is he still in the room? Yeah. All right. Okay, now, come over here for a sec. Can you just bring me the foot of that thing, please? So I've got 2 face washes and I just fold them over each other and put that on the edge and grab something. This is nice. This is just a wrap, which I'm going to just double over itself a couple of times so it just looks, so you can't see the brown underneath. So with this, I would always say to the parents, like, don't expect your baby's going to do this, but we're going to try. Have no expectations. And then they usually just do it really easily. Can you see my white wrap anywhere over there at all, possibly? Oh no, here it is, right there. Thanks, lovely. No, that one.
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm always going to wrap legs up for head on hands pose. I'm going to keep that there because he's warm and cozy there. I'm going to try and keep his little feet up in the spot where he is, because that's where I want him anyway. Now I'm going to shimmy this wrap underneath his body. All I'm going to do here is wrap his feet up, or his legs up to his body, so he can't kick out at all. Slowly, you want to go, when he starts to get a bit wriggly, you want to just slow down and let him just settle again for a sec. By having his legs wrapped, he won't be able to launch himself forward out of this prop, and I do the same for a newborn pose as well. I always come and do this pose after a wrapped shot, so I can just pull their arms out of the wrap. And it doesn't matter if the colour is different because you're going to cover it up anyway. Alright, now I'm going to start getting him used to being upright asleep. Just in my legs here, just by lifting him up. And then I'll see how he's going to settle with that. And start bringing his little hands up to the front. I'm predicting he's not going to do this, but let's see if he'll surprise us. So I'm just holding him in the upright spot with his little hand there. See if he'll get used to it for a sec. I don't want to burp you, buddy. I just want you to relax. Just relax. Like when you bring his hands up to his chest, he's like, just no. Let's not go back to that place. Do you want to pass me his dummy? Sorry, thank you. I did a burp. Do you want to come around this side so I can see? So he's a little bit head downish. I really want his face pointing up towards the ceiling a bit. So the way I'm going to do that is by, with his bottom, just pulling it out a little bit, which will arch his back the other way. Instead of hunching forward, he'll just arch back a little bit. So if I just come under his bottom end and pull it back towards the back of the bowl. My fingers are actually sort of in his teeth line here, or if he had teeth. So it doesn't feel, I'm not holding him by a soft spot here. He's actually really sturdy in my hands here. Try and get those little fingers straight. He's still sucking on his dummy quite strongly. So I'm just going to hang out with him for a second, see if he'll just relax into the spot a bit more. You don't want to rush this. And obviously, because he's a big kid, I'm not going to just let him flop around here. I'm going to have my hand around him all the time. That's the good thing with the 35, I can hold him and be right there. Oh, mister. You can see by having his legs all wrapped up, just eliminates the legs for a second, and you're just working with the head and his arms. Oh, buddy. Hold on, we're so close. Oh, mister. Don't be a grumpy. Oh, no. Did you have a nightmare? Yeah, did you have a nightmare?
He's defiant.
He is. Yeah. He's so dying. You're alright. I'm holding him up here, so. I've got this little. Oh, don't be the angry sound. Oh no, you put your head down. There you go. It's like he's trying to run through the woods or something in his dream. I always aim to do this last because it's kind of just that little icing on the cake if they do it. Do you want to come and spot me, love?
Yeah, sure.
Just I'll get you right close here. Push that out of the way. Just stay a bit from here. Just go close there. I'll compensate that. Got him. Yay.
Oh, he's a good boy.
He is a good boy.
His arms are like so many rolls.
So that's yes. Okay. Is there any more questions coming in?
No.
Cool. Cute. Cutie patootie with your little hair flicks. Alright. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with parents. No, we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was 6. Let me have a quick look through my camera, see how much of a gallery we've got happening here. I've got 1, 2. With this head on hands shot, you can always come side, do a couple of angles there. I don't want to push the envelope with him though. So then we've got, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as a close up, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I just kind of roughly go through 18, 19, 20, 3 from there, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and then 30. So there was 3 breastfeeding and playing photos. 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. That was cute. 39. And then these. Parents will love this. Like, they always get 3 of them. So you can see by just that, that's easily 40 something photos. Should we do one more thing? Since you're so sleepy? What do you reckon?
What are you going to do?
What should we do? I'm thinking a flicati shot.
Oh, yeah.
Or, oh, what else would you do? Maybe, do they want to suggest something they want to see?
Up to what age do you do the potato?
I think he's too heavy for it now.
I don't need it, I just wondered.
Yeah, it'd be too heavy.
It depends on the size.
Yeah. I reckon. Alright, I'm going to set up the flicati. I'll just let him chill out for a second. You going to chill? Yeah. He can chill. He doesn't roll yet, does he?
No. He did the other day, but he needs his legs.
Just in case. Alright. So, I'll get the crate because I know he fits in it. And take this stuff away. And then I'm going to pat it up on one side again. So you really want a spot where his body will sink right down. And then I've got a wrap.
What size is that? Okay.
Oh, I don't even know. It's like a standard size, you know?
That's
Oh,
one.
it's like 1.2 by
160.
one. Yeah, something like that, I think. I know. Chilling out. Are they asking anything?
Not yet.
No requests?
Nope.
Put in your request hotline. If he was maybe like 5 weeks or just not as chunky, I might attempt like a froggy pose or something. I'm sleepy now, yeah. But they just get to a point where they're just definitely not gonna do it. Not flexible enough. Look at these feet. Look at these feet. I might do a little bit of a fancy wrap here. Not too fancy, but I want to see your little feet. You're gonna wake up. He's like, I don't usually see your face when I wake up. What are you doing? Yeah. Where's my mum? You don't look anything like my mum.
You should install like a sleeping port, like that Singapore airport. Put mum in there.
Keep your hands up, you can see. You don't want to do them. Alright, let's put this bit over here. So this has gone over his arm, keeping it above his foot, and just under that leg. He's waking up now, so I'm not sure how still he's going to stay. And then this one's going to go down around that other foot. That's the good thing with using these huge wraps, is you can use them for any babies. Any size little man. Isn't it? Yeah. I know. Yeah, maybe. He's looking at me like, no way, woman.
You get that
Oh, that one again. Got your pretty purple dummy. There you go, good boy. You're a good boy. And then I'm just going to go round and round him. So I've got his little feet there and his little hands are out. Yeah, I know. Relax. With flaccardis, you want to make sure that their little back skin's not touching the fluff, because it can be a little bit itchy on their skin. So just pull that little wrap down there. I'm going to place him into props, or any babies into props. You always want to go bottom first and then lay their head back. So that way their body looks small. So by putting him bottom first, see now his body is curled up, not sticking out the top here. And then I'm going to raise everything what's under here and boost up his little head a bit more. And he's going to float back off to sleep. Oh. And God, for such a rocky start, we're off to such a good ending, aren't we? Hopefully I didn't speak too soon. I'm just going to boost his little head up there. And I'm just going to put that under his little shoulders as well. Because I don't want just his head lifted, I want his shoulders and his head lifted. He's trying to push his head that way on me, so I'm just going to boost that side a bit too.
Might give you a smile. He's got the smile face going.
He's got the smile face. It's that dreamy phase. Rapid eye movement. His little face, when you close his mouth, oh my God. It's just that, you know when you burp them and you just sit them up and they're like,
Yeah.
and that little round cheeks and oh my God. So sweet.
If baby is in deep sleep, would you train equal shots with Taco until she falls when they're a baby?
Taco, definitely not. Just too squishy for an older baby. I would probably not really. The most I would probably do as a naked beanbaggy shot would be like side lying. He's got the head tilt. I have to go strap a little bit more. Oh, he's smiling. Oh, so dreamy. Come on, get a big smile. I'm actually going to move my light here a bit. I'm not so jazzed about the light situation. What I'm going to do is turn him the other way. It's better. See, I'm just such a backlit girl. just love my backlighting. I'm just trying to lift his head so he gets those round cheeks. Instead of being flat and blobby, he's going to be a little bit more upright and have those little round cheeks. I want him right there. So that helps by actually putting his head where you want it and then just patting up underneath to get him to stay there. He's like a newborn right now. Oh my god.
Stop it.
What was that?
It's ridiculously cute.
No. We're going to hit a couple of angles here. It's like honey, with the honey and the honey hair. It's just very honey. Let me just tilt his body back a little bit. Let's see if I can just go. There it is, yeah.
That's his own replays.
Good.
Is it? We can feed him in a sec. We'll be done in a second. Alright, so I've just lifted his bottom up a little bit. It's just made the light across his face a bit more flattering. There we go. It's such a subtle difference what I've just done, but it'll look even better on the other side if we can get... Thanks, mister. If we can get the dummy out, which is my next thing I was about to say. Too cute.
Where's the Pagani from?
Fab Fabrics.
And what size is it?
I'm gonna say 1.2 by 1.6. It's like a standard size that they all kind of come in, a smaller size. So this gallery today is easily 45 photos. Easy peasy. What time is it?
It's 5:09.
Yep, cool. I'm gonna get a shot here just of his little hands and feet holding his body. I mean, hands holding his feet, just his body. You can crop that in a little bit tighter as well. You could do that with the macro lens if you want, if you had it. If you've got it on your camera, but it works the other way as well. Cute. Amazing. So sweet. Alright. If we can get a little smile from him. You want to have a little cheek tickle tickle? He's so out of it, it's like not even... he's checked out properly. No. What is next planet? It's where he is. He's gone. Alright. I got heaps. Do you guys have any questions? Is there anything I need to touch on? Is there anything I need to touch on? I don't think so. So in a normal client situation, I would then load these into my computer straight away and start my same day in-person, sales ordering. So that's, we started at 10:30, didn't we? So that's still perfect timing. If I'd have got, for the live video, we started at 10:30, so we're all organized, but normally I start my sessions at 10 and I finish at 1. So we're actually ahead of time. And even with him being unsettled at the start, we still got stacks of photos, like heaps and heaps. Easily 45, maybe even 50 photos there to show. And I'm happy. Happy?
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing. He's like the cutest baby ever. Okay, I'll take this one. Oops, not flush. So yeah, any other questions before we end this video? I'm going to hang out just for a couple of minutes if you guys want to throw in some questions. Well, man. Say hi. Say hi. I'm totally going to leave him in here and get some selfies. Hey? Look at him holding his little foot. So cute. He could stay here all day. I could stay here all day. All right, I don't think anyone's got anything else to say. If you guys want to ask questions in the group, go ahead and I'll answer them in there for you. And yes, until next time, I shall talk to you all soon. Say bye, Leo. See you guys. Bye.